we can start with divisibility by 2. You can say divisibility by 2. What happens if suppose if you take take number n, let n you can take the natural number. Okay, you can take natural number. We know that natural number, we know that any number can be, if suppose it a natural number, n can be represented in the form of 10a plus b. Studied already. We can say 10k plus, previously I told 10k plus a, instead of a written a, instead of here I written b. That's all. Any number can be represented in the form of this, where I can say b is the unit digit. Okay, b is the unit digit of n. This thing we know, no problem. Okay, since here we one observe 10a is the even number. Can you agree? Is it 10a is a even number? Why? Because it is even number. It can be divisible by 2, definitely, because 10 divided by 2 is what? 5. Whatever the number is a, we don't worry about it, but 10a is even number and it is divisible by 2. Then what we want b unit. Okay, then whatever the 10a plus b is divisible by 2. When? Actually, okay, if suppose if n is even, what happens? There are two things. N is even, if n is even, it is divisible by 2. Entire thing, 10a plus b is divisible by 2, because even number plus even number we get always even number. Okay, even number is divisible by 2 with 10e. Okay, this is one case. If n is even number, whatever the b digits, we know that I will take n is equal to 10a plus b, where b is the unit digit of n, 10a is a u. Definitely we can say that 10a is even number because it is divisible by 2. But b, either two cases happen. If b is even or odd, there are only two options. No other option will be available. We can't get a situation like n is either even or odd like that. Is neither even nor odd. Though such situation will never exist. Okay, either it is even or odd. And if n is odd, what happens? If n is odd, okay, if suppose I can say n is odd, 10a plus b is also odd. Okay, is also odd. Then it is not divisible by odd, because even plus odd we can get odd number only. Then it is not divisible by 2. Divisible by 2. Okay, only when is divisible by both this digit and this digits is divisible by 1, then we can get. Okay, the next one is divisible. This is all about the divisibility by 2. Only thing is you have to remember, you have to understand, whatever the number can be represented in the form of 10a plus b. This b is the unit digit. 10a is definitely divisible by 2. When b is going to divisible? When it is even, then only it is unit digit. For example, they given any number. First you have to check the unit digit, whether it is even or not. If it is even, any number, any natural number or integers, if the unit digit, what we conclude finally is whatever the unit digit is even, please, because of if you accept that unit digit, other digits definitely it will going to represent in the form of 10a. It is divisible, it will going to become even. But unit digit, if you come into the unit digit, if it is even, definitely that whole number will going to divide and divisible by 2, means the remainder will becomes 2 going to 0. You have to observe. For example, I will tell you 32 is there. Definitely unit digit is, simple example, 32 to unit digit is 2, it is divisible by 2. You can take big number like 1, 2, 5, 6, 3, 7, 8. Okay, this number, this entire thing can be represented in the form of 10a. This can be represented in the form of b. This thing will going to divisible by 2, that is becomes, okay, 10a. But whatever these things, b is there, no, entire b is a unit digit. It is divisible by 2 because it is even, and entire this one is even. What happens in that case? If unit digit is even, means both the things are going to divisible by 2. This will going to divisible by 2. Okay, only thing is, if suppose if it is a 7 is there, no, it is not going to divisible by 2. These are things we have to understand. Okay, the next thing is we need to understand. Next one is divisibility by 9. Okay, let us start. Next one is divisibility by 9. How we will going to divisibility by 9? You have to understand. CB 8. Okay, divisibility by 9. Again, here also you can take a 2-digit number for our understanding. Let n is equal to a b. See here, I'll put a bar on this, because if I say like this, n is equal to ab, it becomes a into b, means a is going to multiply with b. So in order to avoid confusion, in order to make it correct, I'll take a bar on the see this. If suppose a 2-digit number, okay, 2-digit number, then n, whatever this n can be written as, see, n can be written as n is equal to 10a plus b. We know that whether it is a 2-digit or 4-digit or 3-digit, it can be represented in the form of like this. Okay, we know this thing. whether it may not be it is not only applicable to 2 or 3. Only thing, it should be an integer or natural number. Here consider this one is natural number, natural 2-digit number. Okay, because it should not be a fractional one. Either it should be integer or natural number. Okay, positive integer, I can say positive integer. Okay, now my question is, if I say like this, where again here b is the unit digit, b is the unit digit. Okay, b is the unit digit. I will write this one is 10a is equal to 9a plus a plus b. No problem. Okay. This can be written as 9a plus a plus b. Here what we understand here, where n, whatever the number is, multiple of 9 plus a plus b. Are you agree? Okay. Then okay, multiple of 9. If see here what happens, definitely what is this actually, a plus b. Here if n is divisible by 2, when is divisible by 9, when n is 9, see this part will going to divisible by 9. Okay, no problem. Only thing, in order to take a 9 as a common, okay, in order to take as 9 as a common, this a plus b should be what? Divisible by 9. If a plus b is divisible by 9, then we can take a 9 as a common. Here definitely 9 will going to come as a common, 9 will going to come. But in this digit, in order to take a common like this, 9 into multiplication is something x, call this one is y. In order to take this sum is divisible by 9, then the entire number is going to divisible by 9 again. Okay, therefore only what is the a plus b is that digit, unit digit and these things. A plus b should be sum of, I can say, the number is divisible by 9 if sum of digits is divisible by 9. Okay, try to understand what I'm telling. If sum of its digits is divisible by 9, then entire number will divisible by, very simple and interesting. Okay, only thing is, any number can be represented in the form of 10a plus b. It can be written as like this. You can take 9 a plus b. Then this one is 9a plus of a plus b. Is only thing is, we have to take a 9 as a common. This a plus b should be is divisible by 9. Then entire number is going to divisible by 9. Therefore the sum of its digits, if it is divisible by 9, definitely you can say it's divisible by 9. Okay, the next thing is, the next one is divisibility by 3. divisibility by what we understand here. Same thing again, if the given number can be represented in the form of multiple of 9, multiple of 9 plus of a plus b, any number for that. Okay, any number can be written as, we know that. Okay, same thing, since this number is multiple of 9, it is also multiple of 3 only, I can say. It is also, because multiple of 9 is there, 9 into 18, but it is also multiple of 3. Okay, it is also multiple of 3. Okay, therefore here also you can take 3 as a common from this side, and in order to take common from this a plus b, this a plus b, the sum of a plus b should be divisible by 2. Okay, here also the sum of digits is divisible by 3, then entire number is divisible by 3, only things. Okay, this is all. And the next one is divisibility by 6. Very simple. The next one is divisibility by 6. Since the 6 can be written as, we know that 6 is equal to 2 into 3. Very simple. Okay, any number, if it is divisible by 6, definitely it is divisible by 2 and it is divisible by 3, because 6 is equal to 2 into 3. I can say that if it is okay, only thing is, if suppose if it is divisible by 6, two things is both it should be divisible by, it is divisible by 2 and 3. If in order to make divisible by 2, the unit digit should be even. Okay, even means what? In other words, I can say, if it is divisible by 2, its sum of digits, because unit can say that number can be written as 10a plus b. Unit digit which is divisible by 2 means you can take both the sides as a common. You can take both the sides as a common. You can you can take both sides as a common 2. You can, hence it is divisible. Okay. Now its sum of digits is even. Okay, sum of its digits is even. Because why is even? Because this unit digit, I am telling you, in order to given number is even, the main thing is unit digit is even. Once the remaining digit definitely going to become even. Okay, you can take a common 2 here from this one, and you can entire thing is called x. It is definitely divisible by 2. Okay, try to understand what I'm telling this. Okay, hence it is sum of digits is even, it is divisible by 2. Why? Because this, if it is a even, you can take common from this side, both the sides 2, and it is divisible by 2. Okay, this is one thing. And if it is divisible by 3, as I told you, if it is divisible by 3, its sum of digits is divisible by 3. Try to understand. Divisible by 3. Okay. For example, I can take 18 is there. What to check 18 is divisible by 6. We need to check whether it is divisible by 2 and 3. See, definitely I can say directly 2, because if suppose small number is there, you can say it is divisible by 2 and 3, and you can say it is divisible by 6. But whenever we can give big number, like I can say 244, 8, 4, like that. Okay. By looking at this thing, entire thing is can be, this is called as one as 10A. This one is B. Okay. By looking at the unit digit, you can say it is a even number, and this one is, you can take 2 as a common from both the sides, because this can be written as in the form of 10A plus B, isn't it? Now from this side you can take 2 as a common, and remaining things are remaining. Here also you can take from unit digit, you can common even, because it is even. Now entire number will going to divisible by 2. Okay, this is one thing. And it is also divisible by 3. Sum of, you can add the sum of digits. Okay, this one is 4a plus 8 is 12, 12 plus 8 is 20, 20 plus 4 is 24, plus 4 is 28, plus 2 becomes 30, isn't it? Okay, 8 plus 4 12, 12 plus 8 20, 24, 28, 30. The sum of digits is divisible by 3. Yes, of course. Hence we can say it is divisible by 6. Okay, we can say divisible by 6. Because why? If it is divisible by 2 and 3, it is divisible by 6. Only the simple reason is 6 can be written as 2 into 3. For example, I can say 18 divided by 6, isn't it? 18 divided by 2 into 3. See, it is divisible by, because 6 is equal to 2 into 3 now. Then these things will going to divide the 18, therefore 6 will going to divide it. Otherwise 6 cannot will going to divide the 18. Okay, like this, because 6 is equal to, can be done as 2 into 3. Therefore you can say it is both divisible by 2 and 3. You can check the divisibility by okay.